I'm going to be making a solar still, which is going to collect the moisture in whatever's in the hole and put it in a container, which means I need a hole, which I will be covering with clear plastic wrap, which I purchased at Ace Hardware for $7.99. And then I will be putting the various weeds from the yard in the solar still, hoping to suck the moisture out of plants. Now, what I understand is it takes a while for this to occur. The examples I've seen, people tend to gather not very much water, but enough to sustain you. So my theory is that one had excessive amount of things with moisture in it, maybe you could use this to gather moisture again. Now I'm thinking that probably using your pee would be a bad idea. Hopefully I'll never get to that point. So I'm gonna rake first and then dig. The reason I'm using the wheelbarrow is I'm going to use this dirt in the garden. I'm going to make berms out of it, put the good soil beside them. I'm trying to elevate a garden. And therein lies the hole. You can see there's rocks already around it, which I will use to make the tarp. As you can see, there's not much moisture in the dirt. Because it is not by a creek bed. Supposed to build these by creek beds where you think there would be water, but as there is no creek bed in my backyard, I'm going to try this with weeds. As you can see, this is in my backyard. Hidden amongst the trees is the scarecrow, which is a giant spider monkey. Well, I've gotten very thirsty in this process, which is, of course, ironic. But I think I'm all set to go. I've got the weeds that comes up to about right here in a trash can, so about a third of the trash can that I'll be putting in the hole. The collection device, bottom of the Gatorade bottle, is at the bottom of the hole. And I've got my clear plastic sheeting to layer across the top of it, and some rocks over here to make it steady. I have spent 2 hours on this total at this point. I think it's probably better to cut the plastic a little bit bigger than the hole. Probably better to get too big than too small. At least that's my experience with holes. My knife is from Italy, the gift. Very nice gift. It's coming very handy. Apparently a good knife is needed during the apocalypse. So now that it's all built, all we have to do is wait, which is perfect because my batteries are almost dead. So my neighbors are talking about me again. Did you hear? Okay, guapo. Well, the solar still was out for 24 hours about. So yesterday around 11, it's around 11 now. Last night, and here's a big test. Let's see how much water got gathered.
None. There's a couple drops on the lid. There's a fair amount of water on the bottom of the tarp. But it's just stuck to the tarp. So I know the trick is how to get it off the tarp, because that certainly didn't produce any water. I'm going to keep this uncovered for now and ponder that